what's up, and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be talking about the upcoming Hot Toys Supergirl and Krypto set. Now this is based of course on the upcoming Supergirl film. Now I must admit I'm not really too thrilled about this because I didn't really want to go into all these various different Superman type figures, even though I am a fan of Superman. But I must admit this one does look pretty cool, and I think the likeness the actress that plays her, Millie Alcott, I think that's how you pronounce her name, because I know she plays on House of the Dragon, the Game of Thrones spinoff. So yeah, I'm on board for this. I think she looks cool. The figure itself looks awesome. But like I say, I'm finna mention, I thought the previous Supergirl Supergirl figure, the one based on the Flash movie, I thought that was an awesome looking piece. I must admit I was really close to picking up that one. I really thought that particular version of Supergirl looked awesome. The one based on the recent Flash movie, I thought that one did look very awesome. But this one I'm on board for, and I'm gonna get into this right now. Okay, here's the Hot Toys Supergirl 6-scale Supergirl figure. Now we knew this was coming, and I must admit I still didn't want to go into all these different lines of Superman figures, because I would have preferred just Superman. But I must admit this particular figure does look pretty cool, and I gotta admit, I think I have said this before, I thought the Supergirl that was based on the Flash film, the recent Flash film, I thought that was an awesome looking Supergirl figure. I would have really preferred that particular version, but I must admit even this one looks pretty cool too as well. And it does have I think a good likeness to the actress. Her name I think is Millie Alcott. So yeah, I think this one looks pretty exciting. I'm on board for it, and it's awesome that they even have a Lobo figure, and that's another figure I'm not too thrilled about. I do like Lobo, and I am a fan of Jason Momoa, but I'm still not really too thrilled about that. But it's still pretty cool that they have Lobo. Now Supergirl will stand 27.5 centimeters tall. She will also have seamless silicone material thighs, and she will have 30 points of articulation too as well. Now she will also come with accessories that will include a pair of sunglasses, a portable music player with headphones, a pocket stopwatch, and a drink in a plastic cup too as well. And another thing, she will also come with Krypto ties, so we're getting a chance to get another Krypto figure. And this one is different this time, because I know the one that comes with the Superman figure, the previously released one, the David Corn Sweat version, that right there had a flying pose, where this Krypto looks he's on the ground, almost a stepping pose. So yeah, she does come with some cool accessories, and plus she even has a backdrop that you can display along with her stand too as well. So she does have some awesome accessories. Now I think the likeness to the actress that plays her, I know she plays on House of the Dragon, the Game of Thrones spinoff. I think she is I think they do have a solid likeness here. It looks like Millie Alcott or Alcott. Then that's how you pronounce it. That really does look like her, Now this also does have the rolling eyeballs feature. So yeah, I'm sure that's a pretty good thing. And I think the way they sculpted her hair, it looks really nice. It looks like this is the kind of figure that should have gotten an Arcean version. So you can have her with a rooted wool hair. But for some reason Hot Toys is just giving her sculpted hair. But I think it's an awesome likeness though to her. I think it really looks pretty cool. Yep. For my opinion, it really does look like Millie. So yeah, and I think the figure itself just does look awesome, and she does look cool, so I'm on board for it, but I'm not really too sure yet, but I must admit she does have a good likeness to the actress. Now Supergirl also comes with a hooded trench coat, I think that's how they're pronouncing it, which looks pretty cool, because you also can display her in the trench coat, of course, which looks awesome, kind of makes her stand out, especially if you had her next to Superman. Or you can display her without the trench coat too as well. Then of course she has the shades too as well, and she also has the drink in the cup. I think that's a cool accessory, because you can even see the straw on it. So I think that's pretty awesome. Then plus she also has a wire embedded into her cape, and it's also embedded into the trench coat too as well. So even the hooded trench coat, it has a wire in it, so you can have that flowing in the wind as if she's floating in the air. And even just her cape anyway. And also Krypto's cape apparently has a wire in it too, so you can have his cape blowing in the wind too as well, Krypto. So I think that's pretty cool. And I like that this version of Supergirl. Well, this Supergirl figure also comes for Krypto, so you can basically say we have another version of Krypto coming with Supergirl. I like that they did change it, because Hot Toys could have gave us like the same one that they gave us with the previously released Superman figure, that Krypto, which was getting like a lot of rants about it, because that one was like stuck in the flying pole, as well as this particular Krypto is like walking, like he's stepping. So I think that's pretty cool. And he does have like a wired cape too. Now even like the stand for Supergirl, I think is pretty solid too as well. And she has an awesome backdrop that you can put behind her too as well. I know she also comes with like a waist clamp too, where it goes around her waist. Even though I'd prefer that she's on the U style, but that is like kind of the only way that you would be able to put her like in a dynamic flight pose, you know. So I think I still it's pretty cool though. Like I said, I'm on board for this. I'm just still not really too sure yet. Now Hot Toys has the Supergirl, 6-scale Supergirl, and Krypto set scheduled to be released this summer, apparently, like between July and December of this year. So yeah, she's right around the corner, because I do remember that the Superman figure, like the David Corbett swept Superman, that one did release, I remember, real early. I think around the time of the film, if I'm not mistaken, that same summer. So I'm gonna be surprised if this does like release right now. But yeah, like I said, I'm on board for it. I don't think I'm still gonna really like rush out and try to pick up this particular piece, but I must admit it looks awesome. Like I said, I'm still not too sure about Lobo, but I must admit this will look good with Superman, that would really look awesome next to Superman, I ain't gonna deny. And she does like look cool, and I think it's a good likeness to Millie Alcott. That's how you pronounce her last name. So yeah, I'm on board. Just still not really too sure, but I'm there though. Hot Toys has the Supergirl 6-scale Supergirl Krypto set scheduled to be released this summer, like between July and December of like this year. And I know they had did that with the David Corbett Superman. He actually released around like the summertime, as right when the film was out, because I was kind of surprised that they was able to release it right away. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, he got released kind of early. So they are saying that she's scheduled to release like this summer, or between like July and like up to December. So yeah, like I said, I'm on board for it. I'm not really too thrilled about it, Like I said, I didn't really want to go into all these various different like characters or heroes or villains from like Superman. Even though I am a fan of Superman, but I just didn't really want to go into all of them. But like I said, hers look cool. And like I mentioned earlier, I thought the Supergirl that was based like on the recent Flash movie, I thought that was an awesome looking figure. I was very close and still kind of there to picking that particular version of Supergirl up, But yeah, I'm on board for this, I'm not still too sure if I really be picking it up, but I probably will though, just so I can have it with like Superman, and both of them have like Kryptos too, they only got their own, they both have their own version of like Kryptos, so that's another thing kind of like drawing me too as well, But anyway, please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.